Wednesday.
We're going to get this YouTube going. Come on. There we go. We are live on YouTube. Yeah, I had a good call there calling in a birthday this morning. One of our good listeners, Alan Tony, his wife Alice is celebrating a birthday this morning. I told him I'd already seen that and I was going to talk about it anyway. So we ain't going to let her get by without wishing her a happy birthday.
Well, absolutely not. If you've got a birthday, you call it in too.
You know how that goes. You know how that goes. We'll give away some pedophores here a little later on this morning.
And if you don't know what a pedophore, I've learned that a lot of people don't know what a pedophore is. It's a little cake with icing all around it. It is so good. And Granny's Bakery, for your birthday, the birthday cake winner, they get 4 of them. So that's 4 little individual.
Instead of getting you a slice of cake, you got little 4 bite-sized pieces of cake. You
got 4 little bites of it. And it's so good.
And it's like a piece of cake.
Oh.
But it's prettier.
It's better than a piece of cake because all the sides are iced.
Oh, well, you have a point.
Yeah.
You have a good point there.
You get a treat there, a bonus.
Do you like the fondant?
No.
I don't like fondant.
I do not. It's pretty, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. And I see a lot of people using the fondant, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, keep that off of
It's just something pretty to look at, but to eat it, Give me that cake icing.
Give me the
buttercream.
The buttercream icing, absolutely. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell you a little secret now. I want you to it's just between me and you. I don't want nobody else to know this.
Okay. I'll whisper in my ear. I'll keep my mouth shut.
So, all right. Well, since we're all right, all you folks out there, y'all cannot listen to this, okay? Y'all have to cut this out. Can't listen to me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, y'all, okay, stop listening in 3, 2, 1, quit listening. Okay, here we go. I can tell you now because they're not listening.
Okay.
Ricardo, go back in the elevator, sir. Okay, there you go. Icing. Mm-hmm. You know the cheap way to make icing?
How?
Well, you're gonna be like, ugh.
Okay.
Lard. And powdered sugar.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That is absolutely it. Honestly,
that's why when you get that cream, that icing, it leaves a film in your mouth because it's that grease. That lard.
Oh, but ain't it good?
Yeah, but it's not good for you.
It's not good for you, but it's good for you at the time.
Y'all probably knew that anyway. Y'all didn't have to stop listening. Yeah, I was amazed when I worked down at Davis Donuts with Chris Taylor back when he owned it. After Susan Davis sold it out, I worked there helping Chris out part-time, and we made some icing, some filling for our donuts, and he grabbed a big old container of lard, and I was like, what are you doing? And then he added the powdered sugar to it. I was like, what?
It's amazing how that comes together, isn't it?
Oh, the day that I learned how to make the orange glaze.
Oh.
Now, that was something. See? Chris told me I couldn't tell anybody until he died.
Yeah.
He said, you can't say a word of this, but he's dead, and I'm still not going to tell you.
You might want to open up a
donut
shop one day.
You know, my buddy Laz Margolin that owns Serendipity Snowballs, he has a little funnel cake truck. And he was coming over to Danieltown Baptist Church for our fall festival one year, and I made up some Davis Donut orange glaze. Took it over there, and he was dipping his funnel cakes in it. Oh, man. Oh, that was good.
Say that loud enough, and Luther will be up there.
That was good stuff, boy. I'm telling you what. Yeah, I got that. I got the orange glaze down to a science.
Hey,
just got to figure out how to make a donut.
I have a question for you.
What you got?
Have you ever heard of Over Mountain Men?
The Over Mountain Men.
Yes.
Back years ago, during I think it was the Revolutionary War, they called them the Over Mountain Men.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's the group.
Yeah.
But the Over Mountain Victory Trail. You know what?
I was
have you heard
looking
about
this
that?
up. Yeah.
It's the people that
American Revolutionary War.
People that walked across the mountain to go fight.
Yeah.
The Over Mountain Victory
Wednesday,
Trail.
October 4th, and this may really be something that you would like to attend. Wednesday, October 4th at Grace Chapel Church in Rutherfordton. I think that's 226 Grace Chapel Church Road in Rutherfordton. Then they're going to be featuring the Over Mountain Men. It's going to be an event that's going to run pretty much all day, and
that might be a group
welcome.
It might be a group of reenactors that get together.
It could
with the Revolutionary War reenactors.
But you know, when I got this announcement, I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up and I thought, that is absolutely I mean, anybody that loves history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thing about the Revolutionary War and also the Civil War, I traced our ancestors back to the Revolutionary War. My mother's side of the family were British sympathizers.
Really?
Yeah, and my people were they weren't. So basically, back in the Revolutionary War time, my families who eventually got together and married fought on different sides of the war.
Huh.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Move on forth to the Civil War.
Yeah.
My mother's family was Union, and my
Wow.
Kaiser family was Confederates.
Well.
Again, they were fighting. First time they were on the wrong side. Second time they were on the winning.
Y'all been on the
It was
opposite sides your whole life, haven't
we've
you?
been at each other our whole lives. I had a friend of mine, my cousin, who wanted to join it's a motorcycle club, the Confederate Veteran Riders, and you have to be descended from a Confederate veteran. Well, I found actually my mom's family was Atchley's and Greens. They were actually on different sides during the Civil War. That was crazy, but I found him a Confederate veteran. He was able to get traced back to, so
Interesting.
he was able to join the Confederate Riders Club down there in Gastonia, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
Gastonia.
yeah, that's interesting. I like history. I had
I love history.
my great-great-grandfather fought in the 42nd Infantry Company B, North Carolina Regiment of the Confederacy. Went to fight at Fort Fisher on the coast of North Carolina. Was captured. Was a prisoner of war in Virginia, and got sent home back to North Carolina. Yep. Him and his brother both were captured at Fort Fisher. So there you go.
You know, talking about fighting and
Interesting.
feuding, I was supposed to, well,
Well, I mean, you are from Golden Valley, so
how this would have happened, Brian was going to take me, if it would have worked out that way.
yeah.
He was going to take me to the Hatfields and the McCoys, the place where they had their feud.
Oh yeah, the big feud.
Yeah, I was looking so forward to seeing that.
I've been up through Harlan County, Kentucky, where the big the coal miner strike happened.
Yeah.
That's a place when you get there you realize you don't belong there. I was ready to get.
I've heard about Harlan.
I was ready to get out of there, and the people there were they were super nice, super friendly, very welcoming, but there was just something about it. It was like, don't stay long. If the sun set on you, you was in trouble. I asked the lady about, we stopped at a little convenience store there, and it was a little restaurant. We stopped and got us something to eat. And I was talking to the lady, she could tell we wasn't from around there. Even though with my brogue southern accent, I still wasn't southern. Hello! I still wasn't southern enough, but I asked her about the police. Was there a police present? And she said, oh, no, the police don't come down in here. So there you go. Well, it's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. 62 degrees outside, broadcasting live from the Ice Thermal Tower Complex, Building B. Come up to the 82nd floor, go down the hall first. Second door on the left, you'll see us in Suite B. That's the Blue Room. That's where we'll be broadcasting from this morning. Let's get started with our Wednesday morning call-around report. Our first stop is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and we'll do that after. Well, hello, Sly. Sly checking in with us on YouTube this morning. Yeah, we'll check in with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department after you hear this.
Chief Joseph, whose real name is translated Thunder Rolling in the Mountains, also had another name given to him by the press. It was the Indian Napoleon. Chief Joseph led his band of 700 Nez Perce, of which only about 200 were warriors, over a 1,700-mile trek trying to get to the Canadian border. Over and over again, the Nez Perce faced certain defeat against superior odds, but over and over again, they were victorious. Finally, in October of 1877, just 40 miles from the Canadian border, a starving, tattered band of Nez Perce surrendered. They had been whittled down from 700 to 430. Only 79 of them were men. At the surrender, Chief Joseph pronounced the now famous words, "I am tired, my heart is sick and sad. From where the sun now stands, I Will Fight No More Forever. They were moved from site to site. Their numbers dwindled until 1885 when they were finally allowed to return to the Northwest. The 700 numbered 268. About 150 of them, including Chief Joseph, were still kept in exile. On September 21, 1904, while sitting by a fire in his teepee, Chief Joseph died of a broken heart. During the flight of the Nez Perce, Chief Joseph gained the respect of many people by leading his tribe of 700 against 2,000 U.S. soldiers plus countless volunteers and many Indians of other tribes. As captives on their way to Fort Lincoln, Dakota Territory, a band in Bismarck saluted them by playing the Star-Spangled Banner. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
11 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Had a talk with Sonny. Sonny called me from Chronicles of the Old West. I got to talk with her in Dakota yesterday.
Wonderful.
And assured them that we were going to keep running Chronicles of the Old West, even into the new owners, if I have to pay for them myself. So Sonny was excited to hear that, said they'd do anything they could to help us.
Oh, they're great people.
Oh, great people.
Can't
You
lose
should talk
them.
with them. Oh, I'd love to go hang out with Dakota and Sonny for a day.
Oh, maybe I wish we could get them down here and do a live interview with
That'd
them.
be nice. Rutherford County Sheriff's Department on the line with us. Deputy Petit with us this morning. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing wonderful. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
So the past 24 hours, the 911 center processed 210 calls for the sheriff's office. The jail, they had a total of 8 arrests. They have 176 inmates incarcerated currently. For calls, incidents, we had an assault by strangulation reported at 622 and 120 Highway. Had a fraud reported at 422 Hurricane Hill Road. Attempted breaking and entering at 115 Toms Lake Road at, I believe that's Toms Lake Fishing Lake. Arrests, we have Winnie Wallace arrested for failure to appear. Timothy Campbell arrested for carrying a concealed gun. Arrest for James Hopper for attempted B&E. Amber McGrath for failure to appear, possession of meth, and possession of controlled substance inside the jail. And that's all we've had in the last 24.
Deputy Petit, we appreciate your report. Hope you have a wonderful day. Most of all, be safe.
Thanks, sir. You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Petit with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We'll check in with the 911 Communications Center after this.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
13 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Calling people by the wrong. I can't even get no names right this morning. Tina and Brittany and whatever. Amber with us this morning from 911 Communications Center. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I hope you are.
Doing good. What's on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 527 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 60 calls for EMS. For law enforcement, there were 210 calls for the Sheriff's Department, 89 for Forest City, 10 for Lake Lure, 33 for Rutherford, and 89 for Spindale. And for fire calls, Cliffside responded to a motor vehicle accident and fire investigation. Ellenborough responded to a motor vehicle accident. Forest City responded to a residential fire alarm and a motor vehicle accident. And SDO responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that's all.
Amber, thanks so much for the report. Have a good day.
Great, thank you. You
Thanks.
too.
Bye-bye. Amber with that report from the 911 Communications Center. Just a reminder that the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications Center report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. We'll continue our call-around report after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Christopher?
We're on there.
Good morning.
Hold, please. We got to let this commercial finish
Oh, I'm
before
sorry.
we move into talking
Forgive
to
me.
guests. No matter how much they prod and poke us, we have to remain calm.
That's right. We have to. I get in a hurry sometimes. I'm sorry.
Ruby Taylor out of pocket this morning. She called me just a few minutes ago. Said she had a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock. She had to go.
I don't blame her.
So she was out.
You got to go. You got to go.
So we're going to go to Chris Melton up in the Lake Lure Chimney Rock Fire District area up that way, up in the mountains. You're nestled right in the mountains up there. It's like you look one way, there's a mountain. You look the other way, there's a mountain.
I bet Chris is standing on one side of the mountain. I bet if we'd wave at him, he'd see us.
Y'all probably don't get but just a limited amount of sun during the day. It rises and sets across them mountains there.
Oh, yeah, we walk uphill both ways.
There you go. That's like I had to walk to school uphill both ways back when I was in the snow that was a foot deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I've been there and done all that. We don't want to get talking about that. Chris, what you got for us this morning?
We had a good day yesterday. We didn't run a call. So, did a lot of training, but can't complain.
That's right. We like it. We like it quiet. That's what if we had a call around report where nothing happened? Nowhere.
I know that would.
Sheriff's Department didn't answer any calls.
That would be good, but
no emergency
I don't think
calls.
we'd really have a job.
No, just one day.
Yeah, just one day.
No fire calls.
Yeah.
No wrecks. Nobody acting a fool.
I know. That's usually where it comes from. Everybody acting a fool.
Yeah, we can't be superstitious, but we can't use the Q word.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Chris, we appreciate it. Brother, happy you have a good day. You keep them straight up there, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll have a great day as well.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement here. Hear ye, come one, come on to the full family yard sale being held. Is that too much?
No, go right ahead.
Okay, I'm just going to we'll do
You
it
sound
in a
great.
regular voice. Well, we had to have some. I wish I had some trumpets. Do, 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 do. You know, boy, I'd
I know
really
when I
get
put
into
come all, come one, come all, I thought, oh, this is, yeah.
Come one, come all to the full family yard sale. This will be held Saturday, September the 30th, beginning at 8 a.m., going until 2. They've got fall and winter adult clothing. They've got household items, Christmas figurines. You might as well go ahead and stock up for Christmas. Got framed pictures, electronics. Hey, electronics.
there you
Looky
go.
there. Antiques and a lot of miscellaneous other items. Location is going to be 770 Piney Knob Road up in Rutherford. Go and see them. Big 4 family yard sale beginning at 8 a.m. on Saturday. So, hey, come up there. You might see me there because I like yard sales. You got to beat me and Brenda Kelly up there is what it is. We might go up there and buy them out. You won't have nothing else to buy.
That's right.
I ain't never done that. I know people who will go buy
Yeah.
like entire yard sales.
And then they resell them,
Yeah,
don't they?
of
Yeah.
course. I had a dude one time, he came to a yard sale. A guy had advertised it that he would sell it all. And it was getting kind of on toward the end of the day. And, well, I say the end of the day, it's probably 11 o'clock. But we went kind of late. Well, this dude rolled in and was wanting to buy all of it, and people were still rummaging through it. And the man, the owner of the yard sale was like, you're just going to have to wait till these people get done. Oh, he got mad. Oh, he started cussing.
Oh, my
Carrying
goodness.
on.
Well, that was real Christian of him, wasn't
I
it?
went up there and told him, I said, look, you need to go on. I said, I don't even know this man, but if you're going to fight over somebody else's stuff, I said, you can fight me.
Isn't that crazy? People just takes all kinds, all
And I'm
different kind of folks.
I'm going to tell you, I'm old school. It ain't too smart to fight me. I fight. You think strapping yourself to an 800-pound bull's kicking it, you're to try to fight me.
You tell them, Todd. You do it.
Boy, I talk a tough game, don't I, Steve?
Yeah, you're pivoting to me again. When you're talking about these wonderful people. Speaking of these people.
Speaking of people like to cuss other people out of the yard sale, here's Steve Ernest with the.
Oh
okay,
my goodness,
Tracy, make a mental production note. If I'm talking about seedy characters, I can't go into Steve after that. We have to have upbeat, cheerful Santa Claus.
Right.
St. Valentine's, people like that before we go into Steve.
You never know what's going to roll out of our mouth, do you, Steve?
No, I just listen and just okay. But yeah, that's okay. I can handle being that.
See, the reason we go to these seedy people is because you spent 25 years as a law enforcement officer, so you've seen the seedy side of everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You develop a cynical attitude or psyche as a policeman, because that's the way we cope. You have to go through those things. Because you have to just kind of find a way to get through all the negatives all the time. So there's kind of a wall that develops there in your psyche after so many years, and it does have an impact on your personality. I had some adjustments when I retired, and I'm still probably adjusting.
Yeah, my dad told me ever since I was old enough to listen till the day he died, there's always three sides to every story.
Mm-hmm.
There's your side, my side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. That's you got to look at all sides, because I can't tell you how many times I got buffaloed going to a call, and I'd hear the story, and I was totally convinced of what that person said until I heard the other one say something.
Yep.
It's like, oh my goodness.
And it wasn't even close.
And it's so good what good liars some people are. They sound so real.
Well, the ones that run out to you are usually the ones that want to give you the false story.
That's right.
Hold on now. Hold on.
What?
I'm getting offended here.
I didn't say you run out to anybody.
My God. Well, I mean, I talk to thousands of people every day. I'm kind of going out to everybody.
Well,
thanks, Steve, for calling me out like that. Thanks, Steve.
You know what? When you listen to the other side, and then you say, well, Todd's even more right now.
That's why Tracy's here. She's got to steer you. Tracy's here. That's why she's got to steer you back down the right path there.
That's right.
There you go. No wonder Todd was thinking that way.
That's right.
I thought he was smart, but he's smarter now than I thought he was, right?
Boy, if you believe that, I got some land I got a bridge in Arizona I need to get rid of.
Oh my goodness.
Steve, what's going on up there this morning, sir?
Come out and see us. This starting today. We got the Grand Nationals in the indoor arena. And this is more about the show and just the feel of the beauty and all that goes along with it. When you see some of those shows on TV with just the brilliance and the beauty of the horses and maybe some of the Clydesdales, that's what kind of what you got. You got the dressage and just the beauty of it, and it's really gorgeous. They got some driving shows too with the carriages, so it'll take you back in time. Maybe it'll make you think of England. That's what it does for me. But anyway, it's free, no parking fees. Come out and see us. If you haven't seen our arena yet, it's a little bit under construction, but it's a very long facility. We got nice seating in there, comfortable seating. Come on in. Beautiful time of year to come in there and take a look and see what's going on. So that's what we got. We got more music on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night before the big show on Saturday. So a lot going on this weekend, and it starts today.
Steve, yep. We were talking off the air there. Tracy had asked me a impending question, and I had to answer it. So I was right in the middle of all answering her question.
Fine.
I was trying to be professional in answering her question.
Yes, he was so professional.
Going out on a limb.
Yeah, he went out on a limb.
Steve, we appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see you.
Thanks.
All right, take care.
Steve Ernest from the Tryon International Equestrian Center up in the Polk County area, letting us know what's happening up that way this morning. Well, folks, it's a perfect time to get that tractor or mower that you've always wanted. And now you can get it at a low discount price. You can even get it with no money down. It's the year-end sale at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. That always confuses me. The year-end. I want to say it's a clearance, but it's not really a clearance.
No, it's not really
just
a clearance.
Just a big sale.
Yep.
Whatever size tractor or mower you need or want, today's the time to stop by and see Phil Sheehan. He's right out the road here, 299 Railroad Avenue, and get all the end-of-year savings. Him and his professional team will make sure you are pleased and send you home with a tractor that you can use, that you can afford, all that good stuff. The last and only tractor you'll ever need is a Massey Ferguson. You can find them all at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Like I said, 299 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Call them at 288-0395. And this sale is going to end Saturday.
Yeah.
So you got to get it.
I think I'll go look at the tractors. I wonder if I could drive a tractor.
Oh, absolutely. You know, with your rolling acreage over there in Golden Valley where you are, you need a tractor.
You know what I think of myself when I think of myself and looking like Mr. Douglas on Green Acres. Driving that tractor.
There you go. So yeah.
Of course, now Phil's he's got good looking tractors. He have Massey Fergusons. He don't have one of those.
You could get you a mower to pull behind that tractor when you get it. You'd have it done in what, 1 or 2 swipes?
I guess.
Oh yeah. You'd make 2 loops around your house. You'd be done cutting grass. Instead of paying me to come do it.
I know it.
Good way to save money.
Yeah, I think we need to save some money.
Then you'll have to pay these exorbitant fees that I charge because the gas surcharge, the mileage, the oil, all the weed eating, the time.
I bought a weed eater and don't even hardly use it.
Well,
I can use it though. I'm learning to. Nicholas tells me to pick it up off the ground. So, Mama, quit cutting the rocks.
They need cutting too.
Yeah, they do.
You got to. It's all in the way you grip it.
It's easy to use.
Oh, absolutely. 26 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to check in with DeVern Upton over in the Ballstick Fire District. We're going to find out what's happening over that way after you hear this from Henson's Building Supply.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock, DeVern Upton with us from the Ballstick Fire District. Oh, good morning. Jonna Prescott checking in with us this morning. Actually, I found out something about John I didn't know. She was texting me yesterday, messaging me, and she is dating a fellow I used to work with.
Really?
Oh, Big Dave down at Cowan Tire and Battery.
Oh,
He was the muffler guy back there. And we used to do that ghost hunting thing. He was always our security.
I remember that.
Big Dave. It's been a while since I seen Dave. Good to see that him and John is still together. He retired from that, living. He's just chilling now.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
He's living a good life.
That's right. DeVern, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hope you are.
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, here in Boston, we have a temperature of 64 degrees. Fire department had no calls. Don't forget October the 14th, there'll be Boston Fall Blast from 10 to 2 at the park. And there'll be food, music, vendors. Food boxes will be given out today at Chase Ministry. They're off Chase Highway. Go by if you're in need of one and get you one. And don't forget to stop in at Whistle Stop Bakery and get your bakery items. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. I know we got a new listener with us this morning. He said he was going to turn us on at work. He messaged me at 5 o'clock this morning when I got up, went to the bathroom.
Yeah,
my cousin in Lowell, Gastonia, down that way.
Well, good.
He was working and he said he said, "You going on the radio?" I said, "Absolutely." So I sent him an old show of ours, and he said, "Well, I'm going to tune in at 7 o'clock and listen to you live." So
good.
He probably can't chat with us, but good morning to Chris.
Good morning,
Chris. Down that way. Chris, actually, my cousin. That's my mama's sister's son.
Oh.
Yep.
My mama's sister's son.
My aunt's boy. That's my aunt's boy.
That's my aunt's cousin's brother's child.
My aunt's boy. I've known Chris, man. I've known Chris my whole life. He's older than me. So I mean, I've known him literally my whole life. I've known him forever.
Well, that's awesome.
He's a
Welcome,
good guy.
Chris.
Thank you for listening in, Chris. Hope you have a wonderful day at work. He's making them chemical cakes down there somewhere. I don't know what that means. It might be some kind of bomb production. Knowing him, he's I don't know. He's sometimes he can be a little shady. He used to be a police officer too back in Gastonia years ago. He was a police officer. Good
Did you just
fella.
say he could be shady, and then he was a police officer?
No, I just said that. Chris is a good old guy. Chris,
You're
a good
like
old fella.
me. I open my mouth and just all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff
you never
falls
know
out
what's
of it.
going to come out. We're going to head to Robbie Samuel. Check with him over in Mount Vernon. We'll do that next.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Right on the set? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Robbie Samuel.
Good morning, friends.
We were just talking. They thought we were on
We thought we were on there.
So what? There he is. We were just talking about Chad Medford, wondering where he'd been.
Yeah.
And there he is checking in with us. Well, good morning, Chad. He must have taken an extended trip to Albania to drive the taxis. What if I didn't even look to see if I had a festival or something this week.
I don't know.
See, I usually keep up with stuff like that.
We've got a
Golly.
festival coming up.
Yes, we do.
Next Saturday.
That'll be a week from Saturday. We got the Hilltop Fall Festival in downtown Rutherfordton. WCAB will be live broadcasting. We're going to have some swag.
Yeah, we got some giveaways.
We're going to have we're going to do, I think, 4 or 5, I say gift baskets, but they're not really baskets.
No, they're just...
You get a coffee cup. You're going to get 2 little coasters for your car. You're going to get a koozie and a WCAB Pure Country T-shirt.
Yeah.
And we're going to give 4 of those sets away during the 2 hours that we're there. How you like that?
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We're even going to throw in a plastic peanut or 2.
That's right. Yeah, I've been taking some of our cups, some of these things to some of our clients, and they're loving them.
Did you take Phil a plastic peanut?
No, I forgot. I will take Phil. I'm coming with a plastic peanut.
Get him a plastic peanut. We got to have Robert a cup.
Yeah, we got to do that.
That way, when he's prepping for the morning show, and he's kicked back at his desk there with his hot cup of coffee, and people come in, he can flash the.
Do you drink coffee, Robbie?
Oh, absolutely.
See there.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I started to say if you don't have coffee, you can have your good hot chocolate.
He's going to be using the new Pure Country.
That's right.
Mug that we're going to give away. And we'll give away some of those throughout our show, maybe next week. Absolutely. Why not?
Anybody can use one of them.
Koozies, and we've got koozies. We've got the little coasters for your car.
That's right.
Stick them in your little cup holder, and it keeps your car from filling up with water. You ever had that happen?
I have.
Oh, I hate it. Robbie, good morning. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I hope y'all are this morning.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Welcome to Wednesday.
It's already here.
It is.
Then rolled back around, hasn't it?
It rolls fast.
It does. It don't roll fast as Monday does.
We're gonna be little old people before long.
Nah, you can.
I may be old, but I won't ever be little.
There's that word "little" again.
I may be a big old person.
You know what song I heard yesterday? I heard the song.
It's
Little
all
Bitty.
right to be little bitty.
Yeah.
A big old house in a big old city.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah. We're gonna be playing that kind of stuff on here.
That's good. I'm looking forward.
What if we bring the karaoke box? You reckon Robbie would do some karaoke?
I don't know. He
on Main
might.
Street?
We might do a little bit of George Jones. Everybody's got to have a little George.
Oh, you gotta have the possum.
Boy, if you're a country music station and you don't play George Jones, you better just stop playing music.
I wonder why they call him the possum. Where is
it? Played out.
Is that what it was? I guess.
That's why they playing possum. I guess hiding and playing dead, so nobody knows where he's at when he didn't show up.
Was he dead or drunk? He might have just been soused.
Well, he's dead now, but
yeah, I know he's
drunk.
dead. Yeah.
He's dead then.
Old George Jones, he was a good one, wasn't he? I love his music.
Yeah, me too.
George Jones said in an interview that when he was very young, his nose looked more turned up, and he had little bitty eyes. So they called him Possum.
Oh.
Shape of his nose and his facial features earned Jones the nickname the Possum.
That was not a compliment, George.
How dare they?
I know.
Well,
he gave Vince Gill his nickname. Called him Sweet Pea.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. But I tell you one thing, there's nobody that can sing the song "He Stopped Loving Her Today" like he can.
One time I went over to a friend of mine's house, and we was going somewhere to hang out, and she come out on the porch. She said, "Come inside." I went inside there and went in the living room, and there sat George Jones.
Huh.
I was like, "You're George Jones." He said, "Well, that's what they tell me." Well, come on in, son. I mean, he treated me like I was one of his kids.
Where is this at?
This is over in Boston.
Oh, yeah, he used to be real
Carl
good friends
McGee.
with McGee's.
Yeah. And I was just like, that's George Jones. And we sat there and talked like we was old buddies.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah. It's kind of strange when you go over there and there sits George Jones, and you are dumbfounded on what to say.
A lot of people would be, that's for sure. But there was one other guy that could sing that song that was close to George that I thought he really could sing. He stopped loving her today, and that was Alan Jackson. That man can really sing.
Oh yeah, Alan Jackson. He sang that at George's funeral. Boy, that was good.
I love Alan Jackson's gospel CD that he's put out for his mom. Well, put out for his mother. It's beautiful. I love to hear him sing gospel songs.
Yep, it is. It's really good. And song about his mother on his newest album, and I can't remember the name of it. She's reading a Bible verse at the start of the song, and it's a really good song. I'll try to remember what it is and let you know what the name of it is. That's a really good song. So
we'll have to look into that. Maybe play that one day when we do our switch over. That's coming next week. Still classic oldies this week, but next week we switch it. Well, no, be a little bit before we get into the actual country music side.
They said it would probably be closer to the latter part of October. They've got to do a lot of switching over.
Yeah, they've got a radio station. They've got to get going up in Marion. They're doing a complete move up there. Then they got to come down here and put in a new system here, get our music all in, and then look into us moving. We're actually going to be moving downtown Rutherfordton sometime or other.
Down there, they're looking.
Yep.
And
don't know exactly where, but we'll be. Hey, you could walk up Main Street, Rutherfordton, and stop in and see us.
The way it's sounding, we had a meeting with him the other day. Me and Lou did, and it's sounding like we're gonna be our old self again.
Cool.
So that sounds like a really good thing. We're coming back.
Lou Gillen will be back in the Blue Room from 8 until 11 on Monday, and then Kevin Pleasant will be back in the afternoons with the All Request afternoon All Request show with Kevin Pleasant.
We got the old team back together.
So there you go.
So that sounds good.
Got the request line back open?
Yes, sir. It's coming back.
I know he really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did too. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love it.
For sure.
When you love something, leave it in place. If it's working, leave it in place. That's what I always say.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
That's right. Well, up here in the Mount Vernon community in Rutherfordton, speaking of Rutherfordton, both fire departments didn't total wheel yesterday in the last 24 hours, so hopefully that continues today. It's been a good 24 hours for everybody. And also, Mount Vernon Baptist Church, the youth and the children, they're going to have a fundraiser yard sale, and that's also going to be on October the 7th, which is the Saturday, same day as the festival. So go to the yard sale, come on out to the festival, but the yard sale will be from 8 a.m. to 12, and it'll be rain or shine. So that's at Mount Vernon Baptist Church. So go on out and support the youth and the children. They're trying to really build that program up. They have for a little while, but they really are starting to put more forth effort. That probably sounds bad, but they've always wanted to, but it seems like they're really trying to get the ball rolling. So come and support those kids. and the church. So other than that, that's all I got going on right now. Oh, wait a minute. Green Street's back open if you hadn't figured that out yet. So
Yes, I saw that yesterday. Thank the Lord.
Look, I tried to go up through there on the 22nd that morning, and they still had it closed. I'm like, you're supposed to open this thing today.
I didn't realize how much I use Green Street.
But well, in the afternoon when I came back through, it was open.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Maybe they don't do it on my time.
Right, I'm
It's
sure they
okay.
don't.
The way I understand it,
But they should, shouldn't they?
Green Street's going to be that's going to be an overpass, right?
I don't know.
Well,
What
when
is
they-
gonna
when they
happen,
close
Robbie?
it down for a year.
Oh.
yeah, they'll build a bridge. They're going to build a bridge. Green Street will be a bridge once they finally get everything done.
That's what I was thinking,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
It'll be nice.
Is it still going to be called Green Street?
Yeah, that one will be, but they're going to have to rename some streets because, like, for example, next week, Collette Street will no longer be a cut-through street. So it's going to be dead-ended, not middle ways, but somewhat middle.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually, I know the town will have to have another meeting and figure out what they're going to start naming some of these streets that's dead-ended, like 2nd Street don't go all the way through no more on the east part of town. So they'll have to start figuring some of those names out, like Collette and...
Hey, Robbie, you know, it would be a great honor to me and Tracy if you would name a road after us. Even if it did dead end.
Yeah.
we didn't care. We didn't care.
We're dead. We're kind of dead end, aren't we? They could call one Robbie Samuel Drive.
Oh, Lord, nobody'd want to drive down it. They won't live on it then. No, I tell you what, though, that Saturday when you got the mayor up there talking to him, you put in a good word for you and Tracy and tell him y'all need a street after y'all.
That's right. Todd and Tracy Street.
Yeah, that's right.
I say. Robbie, thanks so much for reporting. Hope you have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, y'all do as well. Take care.
You too.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over and talk with
WCAB Boulevard.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
Sue Price with the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Hope y'all are.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
We are.
Well, good. Good.
So what's happening over that way this morning?
Well, it's quiet over here this morning. It looks a little cloudy out there, and maybe we're going to get some rain. I don't know. Sun hadn't popped out yet. But anyway, we've had some pretty weather. Nice, cool days. And let's see, I didn't have any calls from the fire department, so I don't have anything to report from them. I guess they've been quiet. That's a good thing. We appreciate all our firemen, though, and the time they put into that. They have a lot of training hours to go through, so we do appreciate all they do. And let's see, don't have anything on my Dungas Creek Church calendar, and the only ones I have this morning are on my personal calendar and the same ones on Fairview's calendar, and it's birthdays for Donna Smith and Margie Spake, and an anniversary for Michael and Sherry Settle. So happy birthday and happy anniversary. And no announcements that I know of. Hadn't had anything come in for the churches around. So if any of you have any announcements, I'd be glad to put them on for you. But so far it's quiet and calm, looking for a good day, and I hope you all will have one.
All right, Sue, thanks so much for reporting. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Buffy, checking in with us on the YouTube this morning. Good morning, Buffy. A friend of mine, Tracy, looked at me dead in the eye and said, "Where's Jody?"
Yeah.
I said, "Well, that's her brother." And she's like, No, where's, you remember that? Jody, Buffy and Jody? I said, yeah, that's her brother's name.
I love it.
They're twins.
Hello, Buffy.
They were named after
That is
after that.
sweet.
Buffy and
I
Jody.
like that.
Over there on the ridge. Yep, know them well. Buffy, hope you're having a good morning. I used to have a little crush on Buffy.
You did.
Oh, yeah, Lord dear, years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
She don't know that. I guess she does now. She'll probably text me after a while and say, "What are you talking about?" Well, I mean, she was pretty. Still is. Not as pretty as my wife, though. 28 years.
There you go.
That's right. Buffy, thanks so much for tuning in with us this morning. She gave us a big LOL, laughing out loud. I get that from her all the time. Have a good morning, Buffy. We'll see you another time. When you check in, come see us, call us, look at us, funny, say hey. She said, I do now. Well, you know, in time, all things come out right. We're going to move up to Tina White and Shingle Hollow. Check in with the Shingle Hollow Fire District, see if we can get Tina on the phone this morning before we move around too much. Well, I started to say that was an awful silent ringtone we had going
starting
there.
to wonder about that.
Morning, you rounded me up.
Good
morning, girl.
How are you?
Welcome to Wednesday.
Yes, it's a cloudy Wednesday.
Yes, it is. Your favorite kind of weather.
Yep, this morning it is. It's a great day.
Well, Tina, what's going on up that way?
Well, I checked for Tracy on Green Hill, the old Green Hill School. As of right now, they do not have any kind of dinners or suppers planned. That is for the veterans.
Thank you.
They do have bingo on Thursday nights. The doors open at 6 o'clock.
Brenda Kelly. There you go.
And then, let's see. So today, the fire department was all quiet the past 24 hours. We're so thankful for you guys and gals. Thank you for all you do. Birthday calendar today, Chris Searcy. Happy birthday, Chris. If you know Chris, call him, tell him happy birthday. And then my sister-in-law, Miss Megan Gurley. I started to say Megan Hall, but they got married last November, so it's almost been a year. Megan Gurley, happy birthday. I know she's listening this morning. And then for announcements, October 6th at 7 p.m., the White House Community Center is having a country music band, the LL Troubadours. The doors will open at 6, but the music begins at 7. They'll also be serving barbecue. It's $10 to get in. And then on the following day, on the 7th, from 4 to 6:30, they're having a poor man's supper there at the White House Community Center. And there is a youth tent revival that's going to be going on October 8th through the 13th. It's going to start each night at 6 p.m. Excuse me, I'm reading it wrong. Sunday nights at 6 p.m. at 7 p.m. all other nights, and that's going to be at the Shingle Hollow Fire Department on Cove Road. The speaker's going to be Brother Daniel. I can't make it. Daniel Hall, it looks like. Yes. So plan on coming out to that youth tent revival. I imagine anybody can come, but it's focused on the youth. And then I heard you say something about a yard sale this morning at Piney Knob. So are you on Piney Knob Road?
Yep.
Yes.
That's up in my area.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
going to have to go to a yard sale.
It sounds like a good one.
Well, I'm a little distracted this morning, running just a little bit late, so I apologize to you guys and all listeners. Have a great Wednesday. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you, Tina. Thanks.
Take care, Tina.
Bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We'll move around the county and talk with Brenda Kelly next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
It's the store, folks, in western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
Coming up on 10 minutes for the hour of 8 o'clock, Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District. Did y'all used to mill unions up there?
I have no idea. I've been told how Union Mills got its name, and the best person I know to contact about that would be Bruce Nanny, because he keeps all that. He showed me a bunch of stuff one time, but
yeah.
You see, I was not born in Union Mills. I was born in Spindale.
Oh,
Living in Spindle, huh?
Yeah, but there's a street in Ruffin that's named after my grandpa.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, Manfredo.
Really?
Manfredo
Oh, I've been down that street a million times.
Yep.
That's awesome.
My Granny Lizzie married a Manfredo. Of course, I never knew him. He died the year my mama was 13.
Oh.
Well, that's awesome.
That would have been my great-grandpa, not my grandpa. Great-grandpa, yeah.
Brenda, anything going on there this morning?
Well, let's see. I've got 60 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays and anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, Thelma City United Methodist Church at 301 Thelma City Road, Union Mills, NC, is going to have a spaghetti supper Saturday, October the 7th, 4 p.m. until. Adults is $10, children $5. Under age 5 eat free, and takeout orders is available, and proceeds support the church. Before I go on, I ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Are you going to have obituaries when y'all go back to whatever?
Yes.
Top secret, we can't tell you.
Oh, shut up.
I'm going to put a little, yeah. It's coming back good, Brenda. You'll like it. Everybody will be pleased.
These obituaries they've been giving, them people's done been dead for soon be 2 weeks.
Oh, goodness.
It's the same obituaries every day. They don't, all of them died on the 17th, so that tells you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, everything's going to be new and improved.
I hope I have the opportunity to meet the man that has that now. I'm gonna tell him that it wasn't no good.
Yeah.
I would tell him that. But I'll go on to Ellenburg and check on Luther Sweet Thing and see how things are down there.
All right, Brenda, thanks so much.
Take care.
Have a good day.
Catch you later.
Bye-bye, Brenda.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Luther Gillikin with us from Ellenborough. Luther, good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great day. Having a good time. Coffee good, food good, conversation good. It's just a good way to start the day.
That's right.
But it's a quiet day. Not a whole lot going on. Fire department wasn't quiet yesterday till about 11 o'clock last night. Had a motorcycle accident down here in Henrietta, Ellenborough Highway. But they got it through that. So everything's quiet then this morning. Nothing going on. Everybody just trying to get to work, get this middle of the week started. So you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenborough Fire District. Let us know what's happening down in the lower part of the county down there. Folks, let me tell you about Granny Bees. They are our official sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John, cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Granny Bees sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Or if you'd rather have those delicious petafores instead, you can get those as well. Granny B's hours are Tuesday through Friday 9 until 7, Saturday 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny B's. We're going to have a party in your honor. If you're celebrating a birthday today or an anniversary, give us a call, 287-3356. We'll have a birthday party in your honor. And see, we've got some already, right? Let's go. Here we are, folks. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday, dear Alice.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Her husband wanted us to sing his wife, Alice Tony, a happy birthday. So there you are, Alice Tony from Rutherford. Happy birthday. Also celebrating Margie Speck, 60 years old today. Shaquia.
That's it.
Shaquia 29 years old today.
Hey, I wrote that out good.
So, congratulations and happy birthday to all those folks. Both days and events throughout history. And born back on this day in 1271, Wenceslas II.
1271.
Wenceslas II.
Gosh, that's a long way
That's
back.
a long time ago. Now, why did I put that in there?
I don't know.
During Christmas, you remember the song "Good King Wenceslas"?
Oh, okay.
That's him.
There you go.
Wenceslas II. Good King Wenceslas. 1947, one of my all-time favorite singers, Marvin Gaye, was born. Oh, better known as Meatloaf.
Oh, Meatloaf. Who would rename themselves Meatloaf?
I don't know, but he made $4 billion doing it. Oh, I loved Meatloaf. Some of his own, the Bat Out of Hell albums. I love those. Gosh, I loved Meatloaf song. I dressed up as Meatloaf for Halloween one year.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did you go with ketchup?
Well, no. Had the whole microphone and the rag and the puffy shirt. Oh, I was sing a song. What? That's right. Unfortunately, he passed away last year in 2022. 1958, I know. Tracy had a crush on this fella growing up, Sean Cassidy.
No, it was David Cassidy.
Oh, you like that? Okay. Yeah, it was Sean.
Keith Partridge. But yes, Sean was his brother.
1972, Gwyneth Paltrow was born. 2002, Jenna Ortega from the Wednesday series. If you've seen any of that on Netflix, I believe it is. Wednesday, it's good. 1903, the wreck of the old 97 happens. This was the day that actually happened. Remember the song, The Wreck of the Old 97?
Oh, okay,
That happened on this day back in 1903. In 1905, Albert Einstein introduces E equals MC squared.
Oh, goodness.
I forgot what that was. But, yeah, I'm not scientifically incarcerated.
No, me either.
1908.
Incarcerated.
First Model T is produced. Today in 1916, the first Native American Day is celebrated. And in 1937, the first Santa Claus training school opens. So you can
how
learn
about
how to
that?
be Santa Claus.
There you go.
They still have that today. On this day in 1954, The Tonight Show premiered. Today is National Chocolate Milk Day. Oh, that is good. I like chocolate milk. Today is National Day of Forgiveness, National Scarf Day. And here's one for you, Tracy, National Crush a Can Day.
Oh.
Somebody
Get your anger out.
somewhere gets paid to sit and come up with days.
I know.
Why can't I get that shit?
I don't know. How do we do that? Where do we apply for that?
We could do National Wayne's Lunchbox Day.
I know.
Or something, or Wayne Rollins Day.
Or Wayne's Missing Day.
Yeah. Today's going to be Wayne's Missing Day. Well, folks, if you need to go see Wayne Rollins today, go see him downtown. Wayne's Lunchbox, he'll have lunch is going to be ready for you around 11 o'clock. That'll go from 11 until 2. Then supper's from 3 until 7. You can enjoy Wayne's Lunchbox Monday through Thursday. All your favorite homemades that are sure to please even those picky eaters. They've got the burgers, salad, sandwiches, meat, veggies, whatever you need. Wayne's Lunchbox also has a great catering service from budget traditional to elaborate. Whatever your taste is, Wayne can provide all you need for a perfect event. Located at 291 East Main Street in Spindale, or call 828-395-2225. That's Wayne's Lunchbox. The winner of our Pedophore giveaway for Grady Beans, Alice Tony.
You won it, Alice.
Congratulations, Alice.
To make
go
up
by.
for our singing, you can go, go get you some
Instead of
pinafores.
cursing you with our singing, we're going to give you a sweet treat. Maybe you'll forgive us. That's how we'll play that. Yep. Tracy, been great being here with you on this Wednesday
Thank you very
morning.
much.
Hope
Likewise.
you have a wonderful day.
And you as well.
I'm going to go work at the hospital now.
Okay, you go right ahead. I'm going to go right in there and write commercials.
Thank y'all. She's 39 again.
Oh.
You believe that, right?
Absolutely.
39.
When a woman says she's 39 again, believe her.
Yeah, I absolutely believe it. 39 with interest, maybe? Holding?
Yep.
She's 39 and holding. Folks, it's been great. As we say around here, be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you.
We promise.
Have a great Wednesday.
Getting a free device doesn't have to be difficult.